Hey guys, so I've got something very exciting for you today. And before we get started, I would like to thank Kathy Aay for doing a video about this because if she hadn't, I would never even know about this. I'm going to put a link to Kathy's channel in the description box. She's been on YouTube for a long time, just like I have, and she and I are almost the same age. So if you like my channel, chances are you would like Kathy's too. So check her out if you get a chance. So, like I was saying, I saw a video by Kathy Aay talking about this, and I immediately jumped on it because if this is something that you're interested in, you'll have to jump on it too because these are going really fast, and I don't know if they're going to be restocked or not. There's just no way to get that information. So, at Aldi grocery store chain, they brought back the Lacura makeup. And if you know, you know. Lacura did a bunch of dupes. And the main thing is they duped some of the Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow palettes. Now, these palettes are $5.99 plus tax. So are they the same quality as the Urban Decay? No, of course not. But if you just want the palettes to get those looks, you can do that. There are 4 palettes. One of them is a dupe for Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. That is what I have on my eyes right now. This is what it looks like, okay? Now it comes in a box, and this is the box. Now all the boxes are going to say Lacura Naturals, and if you want to know which is which, you have to look at the fine print underneath the word Naturals. Like this one says 2 eyeshadow palette. So this is the Naked 2 dupe, and it comes in this metal sturdy packaging. So it does come in, pretty sturdy packaging. And there is a mirror, and you do get a double-ended brush in every palette, just like the Urban Decay ones used to do. So this is the Naked 2. Yeah, that's what I have on my eyes right now. And like I said, the quality isn't going to be like Urban Decay, but there's things that you can do to kind of enhance it, we'll say. With the shimmers, if you spray your brush with setting spray after you pick up some product, you can make it more shimmery doing that. You can also intensify it by using a good eyeshadow primer, so there's always a way around that. But this is the one that is probably going to be my favorite out of the bunch. And then on the box, it's going to have the ingredients, the expiration date, anything that you could possibly want to know about it is going to be written on the box. So the other 3 palettes are 3, a dupe for Urban Decay Naked 3. And this is the box it comes in, so they're kind of like color coded. And this is going to say underneath the word Naturals 3 eyeshadow palette. And this is what that one looks like. And there's the brush that they come with. Now, they're going fast, okay? So some of the palettes are going to have been opened and swatched, and so by the time I got to the store, they only had 2 of these 3 palettes left. One had been swatched. I did not want that. I mean, you can sanitize palettes, but this one had been dropped, so this palette is broken. Like the shadows aren't broken, but if you look carefully, see those tabs? Those are the tabs that belong inside the cover. And so you can't like ask for a replacement or anything because they have what they have. So it was a choice between taking one with a broken palette or one that had been swatched, so I opted for the broken palette one. But like I said, the shadows themselves are intact. But this is a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the box that it comes in and just keep it in the box. That way it'll keep it closed, because I can't close this palette because it's broken. And then the other two I got are okay. So there's a dupe for the Urban Decay Smoky palette. So that's what that looks like. And the fourth one is called Nectar, and this is a dupe for the Naked Honey palette. So that's what that looks like. And where I'm really getting into warm tones lately, I think this should be a lot of fun to play with. Now, the reason why I'm not doing swatches is because I am going to do a dedicated video to every single one of these palettes. So stay tuned for those, because I know that not all of you are going to want to look for these or even be able to find them. But for those of you that do, I thought you might like to see videos, actually using these products. Now, there are also mascaras. And the mascaras are also dupes. They are dupes for the Benefit. They're real mascaras. There's a regular and a waterproof version. I have the waterproof version on today, so I'm going to look up so you can just get an idea of this mascara. But, so yeah, I have this one on, which is the waterproof, which is the blue container, and then the regular one is like a grayish packaging. So there are other products, but this was all they had at the Aldi's in my area. Kathy said that there are concealers, highlighters, bronzers, but I was not able to find those products. And I did go to a second Aldi just to see if I could get them, but the second Aldi I went to had less than the first one did. As a matter of fact, when I first went to the first Aldi, I didn't realize there were 4 palettes. And I looked at them all and I just picked out like 3 different ones and I left. And then I went home and I watched the rest of Kathy's video. And in her video, she said there are 5 palettes. There aren't. There's 4, because it says what the palettes are right on the display. So I went back thinking that there were going to be 2 more palettes that I didn't get, but no, there's 4 total. So they did not dupe Urban Decay Naked 1, which I was so disappointed with that, because that was my all-time favorite Urban Decay palette. So it would have been so cool if they had duped the original palette that got discontinued. So yeah, I wish that I had found the concealer, bronzer, and highlighter. And Aldi isn't like Walmart. I mean, there isn't an Aldi in every single town. So I went to the 2 Aldis that were close to me. But in order to get to another Aldi, I would have to go pretty far. And chances are I'd get there and everything would be either swatched or picked over, or I wouldn't be able to get it. But there was one more thing that I bought that was in that same section of the store that you might be interested in. I got this. This is the Visage Nano Ionic Facial Steamer. And this is really good for helping keep your skin moisturized in the winter when it gets dry. And we're all living with, indoor heating. Your skin can get dried out. So this is great for skincare. And it also has a chamber in it that you can put essential oils in if you want to, or you can just use it with plain water. But the reason why I got this is not really even for the skincare. That's just going to be an added benefit. My sinuses get very dry in the winter because of the indoor heating. My sinuses even get dry in the summer because of air conditioning. So this is probably going to help my sinuses not get so dried out. And I also have issues with the pores in my skin getting clogged, and this will help with that because the steam will open up the pores and help me to cleanse my skin, or even to prevent, my pores in my skin from getting clogged. So this was only $19.99 plus tax, which I thought was a good price for this. And it's a nice size. It's not huge, but it's, I have not used this yet because I just bought it yesterday, so I haven't had a chance. But yeah, I was pretty excited about this. I think this is going to be just great for skincare and my sinuses. I've been more getting into skincare now than I have ever before. So yeah, that should be interesting. Let me take it out just so you can see what it looks like. So it looks pretty nice. So you just put distilled water in here inside the chamber and turn it on, and then it's going to kind of like a humidifier, except for it's specifically made to do like a facial. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I have a feeling that I'm gonna really like that. So I thought that was a good find too. They have a lot of interesting things in there at Aldi. Their prices are really good on their food, and we actually picked up a few things while we were there, and they've got some really good prices on there, and they have a lot of healthy food in there too. They have a lot of organic and natural food. But I'm so used to shopping at Walmart and having a great selection on everything, whereas at Aldi, they only have limited shelf space. And but yeah, I had not been to Aldi in a long time, and I can't wait to try all these eyeshadow palettes, and I'm looking forward to trying the other version of the mascara as well. So yeah, stay tuned for the videos. I'm going to do dedicated videos on all 4 palettes. And so if you are interested in this, they would also make really nice Christmas gifts for somebody that was maybe just starting to get into makeup, or even anybody that didn't want to spend a lot, because yeah, $5.99 for a big palette with this many colors is a good deal. And like I said, the quality isn't like top notch, but it's good enough. I think this look that I did today came out pretty, and I did use a little bit of setting spray to enhance the shimmers, but yeah, you can work with it. So if you're looking for these, good luck, and stay tuned for some videos highlighting these palettes. Bye guys, thanks for watching.